Hey y'all, it's Charity and I am back with another tutorial and a new template. And I won't say tutorial because it's not super in-depth, but this is just to kind of let you know how to work with everything. So if this is your first time, the first tab, I pretty much try, I try to have everything simple so that you can, pop in and change what you need, right? So let's make, first and foremost, this is a size and guidelines, right? Um, if you go under here individually, you can isolate each size, small, medium, large, XL, and 2X, okay? Well, I guess 2X and beyond, because really, if you need bigger than that, you would just kind of turn this bad boy off, and you can go as big or as little as you need to, right? Also, another thing, um, if you need more, you could always adjust your image size. Canvas size. So here, bloop, bloop, bloop. If you need more, then just continue. But again, this is pretty standard for most shirt sizes, right? If requested, I guess I can do a bigger, a bigger sized 3X and up, I guess. But anyways, the print guides. A lot of people do not print in Photoshop just because poster printing is a little bit difficult or just really something people really don't know how to do. So on my own and to account for all over shirts and overlap, I have print guides. This is pretty basic, 13 by 19, and there is some overlap. Like the guides are where the actual 13 by 19 sheets would kind of fit in, you know what I'm saying? So here you see this blue is overlapping this blue line, and the pink is most likely doing the same thing, right? So when you print, um, you will kind of be able to isolate each area. So when it's time to print and I want to print this upper corner, I would just take this off and you go, this part matters a lot. Go to print, and so with that being 13 by 19, let's see. Let's see what our settings are. Whoops. It's probably 11 by 17 because that's what I had to use, and that's why I have an extra tab for that. But just go to your standard 13 by 19. Boop, boop, boop. And then click OK. And with that being a horizontal piece, you would just change your orientation. So with that, I would use the purple and the blue as my borders. You see what I'm saying? So in a 13 by 19, that's the size chunk you will be able to print, right? And then you click done, and that leaves that area good to go. Pushing done is essential because if you don't, it'll just take you back to wherever you were previously. So when I'm ready to do the purple side, you will do the same thing, vice versa, all along, each one of your size quadrants or whatever you would like to call it. I actually used 11 by 17, and this is pretty much the technique that I went with. Be sure not to print with these on. Also, the size guides, take those off because they will show up, unlike these blue guides. Okay, I'm trying to make things very user friendly and easy. So you pretty much just puzzle piece to get your desired poster printing. Also, that comes in handy. Like, I'm gonna post a video of me actually printing this all over design, and you'll see there was a piece of my image that was messed up, and I was able to pretty much just go back in and print that area by itself. Let's leave those off. Text, like usual, you double click and adjust. Also, if you guys get to this point, please don't think that you are bound to the text that I use. Obviously, regular toolbar, like your normal Photoshop skills still apply. So if you want to add more text, feel free. You know the settings, anything on here that you don't like about what I do is totally fine to you. I mean, to me, customize it for you. This is, again, just a base and a starting point so that you can get right in and do your designs. This thank you is for those who purchase my templates. I appreciate it. And those who watch this video. You can, again, alter your properties and make the text what you like, right? Also, if there's something like, if you want to start moving text just like this, it's because it's a group, it's going to do that, right? Let's see, let's move it back. So if you want to start individually isolating, you can come here and then you'll be able to move it via nudge. But if you're over it and you kind of getting the hang of it, again, because the groups are just for organization purposes, you can come down here and click delete. If you don't like any of the text that I have rocking with, you can delete by clicking group and contents. If you only want to delete the group, which will just enable you to move these as two separate entities, I'll show you. So I don't want to assume it's a known fact. So yeah, now you can move this by itself. Okay. So I'm going to take that back, put it back. Okay. And we're going to, did I? Sorry. 2 steps back. Player images. This is like, please don't use these people's images, and like that will kind of be nuts. So you can import your own images here. I merged them together to avoid any trying to manipulate the images. You got these footballs in here. Again, this is just to keep things organized. You can insert your own images by using place embedded and get down how you get down, right? For the foreground gradients, that's what I have visible. That's not what I used, so I'm taking it away. But as you see, you can get it popping like that. This is actually the original template, using this background with the field options. But if you want some type of effect, boom, boom. How you go about doing it yourself is adding a layer, right? Adding a layer and then using your gradient fill. Okay, so let's make this something cute. Let's go pinks, just to give you some contrast, to let you know this is not bound to football or just boys, rather. This is a, however you need to create. I'll take it all the way down. Boom. Okay, not all the way down. Well, on these I use transparent. So you would just come up in here and individually work the gradient yourself. So I'm going to remove that just to not cloud you up. You also will have different field options. You can use that in combination with the foreground gradients like that, give you that effect. So it's really up to you. This is, again, just a base, and you rock out how you want to rock out. If you don't like any of the football situations, you can just do regular gradients and backgrounds and such. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to hide that so you can see, but you can take it through all the different bits and pieces that you want. And because I love splatter, I left the splatter in this template as well. If you got my last template, it is it's the same splatters. Another good substitute would be smoke, or like lightning, things like that. This is where you start using your creativity. This is just a base. And again, y'all, thank y'all. This is my little 10 minutes. I am out. You will be able to get this from my website immediately. Thanks for your support, y'all. Bye.